boys who were hung years ago in Mashhad. They were hung after being accused of raping a 13-year-old boy, but most people think the two were lovers who got caught. I remember the video of the hanging my cousin Ali downloaded for me. I don't know how Ali gets away with the things he does, and would never ask either. When I saw the video, I wasn't scared, but I got angry. They were so young, just 16 and 18, blindfolded, standing next to each other in the square with nooses around their necks. I felt my neck itch as they were slowly raised on cranes. Whatever crime they committed, I didn't want a part of it. I wanted to stop loving Nasrin, but how do you stop doing something you know you are supposed to do? Nasrin keeps telling me, "We aren't gay, we are just in love." I've never even thought about being gay. All I know is I love Nasrin more than anyone. Nasrin always used to giggle with our other classmates about boys at the neighboring school, but I never joined in. Why should I care if Hassan grew a mustache that looked like a baby caterpillar? It wasn't going to change the fact that I'm in love with my best friend. It wasn't going to make my baba stop crying, wishing that my maman didn't die all those years ago. It wasn't going to change the fact that I had to teach myself to cook meals, and my khoresh will never be as good as maman's, even though baba says they are delicious. I miss her sometimes, but these days I just resent her for not being here. I've gotten used to baba's long periods of silence. Sometimes he won't speak for 2 days, but when he comes out of whatever trance he's in a good mood and pretends nothing happened. I'm no doctor, but I think he's depressed. I wish he would snap out of it. Nasrin is in my room painting her fingernails while I pretend to do my science homework. I've been studying a lot for the concours, which determines which university you get to go to and in what field. About 1.5 million students take the exam every year in June, and only 150,000 get acceptable scores. Your performance on the exam is all that matters. Your grade point average is meaningless, which Nasrin always reminds me when I get a less than perfect score on an Islamic studies quiz. It's September now, and I already feel anxious. I want to go to Tehran University to study medicine, which is just about every student's dream, but I think I actually have a chance. Nasrin, on the other hand... "You're staring again," Nasrin says. She looks up from her nails and gives me a smile. I look down at my textbook and hope my face isn't red like all the other times Nasrin catches me watching her. "Don't you have homework?" I ask. Nasrin just blows on her nails and rolls her eyes. "I'm not a genius like you, Sahar. I'm going to move to India and be a Bollywood actress." She stands up and goes into one of her Indian dance routines. Nasrin is an excellent dancer and gets a group of girls together from her school to practice. They usually have me film them while they dance Persian, Arabic, or whatever other dance routines they have been working on. My favorite was when they did the Neo dance. Black American singers sound better than anything, though I fear saying that in front of Nasrin because she loves her Persian pop so much. If she spent as much time on her studies as she did her dancing, maybe we could end up at the same university, but I know that isn't going to happen. Now that we are getting older, we have only a few more years left like this together. Things will change. Nasrin will have a lot of suitors. The men will line up on her block. All of the well-to-do in Tehran will come to her family's house dressed in their best suits. The suitors will have tea with Nasrin's parents, and they will explain that they can provide her a good life with whatever important and boring job they have. Her parents will pick the best man for her, meaning the one with the most money. Nasrin comes from a good family, and they have money themselves, so she will marry the best that there is. I am not the best. I am an awkward girl with breasts so big that sometimes I feel I might tip over. I don't know when I'm going to lose her, but it's going to happen, and I don't know if I will be able to handle it. Nasrin finishes her dance, and her face falls when she sees mine. "What's wrong, Sahar June?" she says. She's always been able to read me, even when she doesn't want to. I wish we could stay in this room.